Well, let's take a look at this now. Rand Water is warning of 53 hours of planned maintenance on its S4 pipeline, which kicks off tomorrow. The structure runs from the Mapleton Booster Pumping Station to Dyk Park. For more on the story and the areas likely to be affected by this outage, we're joined by Rand Water's Eddie Singo. Eddie, good evening to you. Thanks for your time tonight.
Good evening, Kathy, and good evening to the viewers of Newzroom.
Tell us a bit more about this planned maintenance. It seems to be a big one.
Yes, Kathy, as we have indicated in the previous maintenance works that we were doing, Rand Water is working on a massive infrastructure rehabilitation and augmentation project. What that means is that we've gone and done the supply and demand analysis across the supply area of Rand Water, right across. And we then planned a project to ensure that we circumvent challenges that may happen in the coming few years. So the S4 system, which is from the Mapleton right up to Dyk, past that to right up to Tshwane, had indicated that by 2023, 2024, we may start seeing challenges in that system. We then initiated projects, one, to lay a brand new pipeline, the S4, which is 14 kilometers in length. It's a 2.1 meter diameter pipeline. That has, the first and the second phase of that has now been completed. At the same time with that, we are constructing a brand new reservoir, Vlakfontein Reservoir, that will soon be commissioned. So it's part of the bigger infrastructure augmentation project that we are working on. So the new S4 pipeline from tomorrow, the work that we'll be doing will then be connecting that to the older one to ensure that it then provides flexibility in areas past Dyk to the Vlakfontein Reservoir, but it will also benefit our consumers in Tshwane.
So let's talk then specifically about some of the suburbs most likely to be affected by this outage.
Yeah. Kathy, the list of the suburbs that are going to be affected is I think there are many, but let me give you the municipalities that are local municipalities that are going to be affected, and then they will tell us of the areas. So the city of Ekurhuleni is going to be affected. Tembisile-Hani local municipality, city of Tshwane, Victor Khanye, Beki and Lesedi local municipality. So at municipal levels, those consumers that would want to know if their specific areas are going to be affected can consult with the local municipalities. And we are made aware that those communications have gone out.
It's close on 2.5 days without access to water or with water interruptions. What are the interim plans that residents can look forward to seeing?
Perhaps let's correct that one. 53 hours is the time or the duration it's going to take for us to do the work, the actual work itself. From the weekend right up to tomorrow, we've been working hard to ensure that reservoirs that are supplying those areas are filled to capacity. So there'll still be water whilst we are working. The engagement with municipalities, and that is why we've given them the 21 days notice, is to ensure that those municipalities put measures in place to ensure that they respond to water demands in areas where we may either lose pressure or totally lose water. Some of the municipalities, as we understand, they've got their water tankers ready. Some municipalities will actually hold water back in the reservoirs and ensure that at least the pressure is low, but consumers will have water for extended periods. But in as far as where the water tankers and all will be positioned, I think consumers can engage with their local municipalities.
So it doesn't necessarily mean that there will be a water outage for that 53 hours?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. There are those areas where it will be reduced pressure. There are those areas, particularly high-lying areas, where they may indeed run out of water. But we hope that that will not be 53 hours. It should be shorter than that.
All right, let's leave it there for tonight. Rand Water's AD Singo.